Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation? Welcome back to another live stream here on Knicks Media. And today I'm going to be previewing the New York Knicks versus the Chicago Bulls game that is tipping off tonight at 7:30. I'm super excited for this game tonight. It's the last one of our homestand, and hopefully we can come out with a W going into the West Coast. And we got some Knicks news. I just finished uploading my video about the new player that the Knicks signed. That is a foreign player overseas. His name is Luca Vildoza. And we'll talk about that in the stream just a little bit because that's definitely some news. There's him. That's what it looks like if you guys don't know. And Alec Burks is back tonight, which is very important for the Knicks. I don't know if he's going to play tonight, but he's back with the team. So if he doesn't play tonight, he's definitely going to be available for the West Coast trip, bar none. So we don't know. We remember when Derrick Rose came back from COVID protocols, it took him a little while before he was able to play. So I'm not expecting him to be active tonight. But again, that's a really good sign for the West Coast trip. So again, guys, in this live stream, we're going to talk about the Knicks and the Bulls game tonight, give our predictions, who's going to go off, who should we really look at, and all that good stuff. If you guys are new to the channel, please do not forget to smash that subscribe button and also thumbs it up if you enjoy the stream. With that being said, let's get into the preview. So shout out to everybody in the stream chat. I see you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. We got the NFL draft tomorrow night, the whole weekend, which is going to be awesome. And then we got the Knicks game tonight. We also got a lot of sports happening in New York. So if you guys want to let me know your predictions of tonight, do you think this is a must-win for the Knicks? Do you think that we should be concerned? The Bulls actually just beat the Miami Heat a couple days ago, which is pretty wild. So, you never know. Basketball games, we are coming off a 9-game winning streak. Obviously, just got snapped. That Phoenix Suns game was unfortunate. Chris Paul just took over the game at the end, but we were in it till the end with Julius Randle having an off night. So that's how I'm looking at it. We went up against one of the best teams in the entire NBA in the Phoenix Suns, and we went toe-to-toe with them. Derrick Rose low-key carried us the entire game, and Julius cannot do anything shooting the ball. I want to see Julius do more things. Whenever he's getting doubled, I want Julius to start attacking the rim because that's what he's been known as throughout his entire career. But now since he's able to shoot from the perimeter, he's, obviously pulling up from three more. He's shooting mid-range jump shots, which I'm okay with. But if a really good defensive team like the Phoenix Suns are going to contain Julius with double teams, I want to see him start attacking the rim, go to bully ball, and facilitating the rock. That's something that we have not seen from Julius that much this season, but I'm not concerned. So tonight, it's going to be an interesting game. I'm pretty sure Zach LaVine is still out, which is good. But we cannot sleep on the Bulls. They can easily come in here and beat us, but at the same time, we cannot let that happen. We need to go into the West Coast trip on a hot note. If we can finish the homestand going 5-1, that is a huge W for the Knicks. We're 6 games over 500. We have 10 games left. And if we can go, 5-5 the rest of the way, we finish 6 games over 500. So that's going to be really interesting. Let me know in the chat what you guys want to talk about, or if you guys have any questions. I'm down to do a Q&A, down to talk about anything. I'm not going to be live for the game tonight, which is why I'm doing a live preview. But I'll definitely be making a recap video at the end of the game, even though the recap video after the Suns game was depressing. Not a lot of you guys even watched it, and I don't blame you, because who wants to watch me recapping the Knicks lose, right? I had 9 games in a row of talking about wins, and then all of a sudden I got to talk about them losing, right? No one cares about the Knicks if they're losing. I'm just kidding. We were destined to lose eventually, and I'm happy if there's one team that I wanted to break our streak, it's the Phoenix Suns and Chris Paul, because they just look like the better team. And at the end of the game, greatness just took over the game. You know what I mean? So tonight, what are some matchups to look out for? Is it a versus Nerlens Noel? Is it, Zach LaVine's not even playing. Is it Thaddeus Young? I'm pretty sure he's doing his thing with the Chicago Bulls. So do you guys think this is an easy win? Are we starting a new win streak? Let me know in the chat what you guys think and what you expect. I think Knicks fans should expect a W because we are still hot coming off of a 9-game winning streak. But let's start a new winning streak. The next 3 games are winnable. The Bulls, and then we start off the West Coast trip against the Houston Rockets. That should be a win. And then we verse the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are a playoff team. We cannot sleep on them. We beat them. Actually, the first game of the win streak was against the Grizzlies, and we all know what happened that game. That's the game that I was at. We were losing really bad all the way until the fourth quarter, and then we took over and won the game. So the Grizzlies are not a scrubby team, but if we can beat the Bulls today, then we go to the West Coast. We verse the Houston Rockets. That should be a win. And then we verse the Grizzlies. That should be a win, but it's not guaranteed. We could potentially go on a 3-game winning streak because then our schedule gets tough. We're going to verse the Nuggets, the Lakers, the Clippers, the Suns again. That's scary. And then we come back home and verse the Spurs, the Celtics, and the Hornets. So it's going to be tough. If we can finish the year off 500, go 5-5, that is a good sign. That means we're going into the playoffs, not in the play-in tournament. We're 6 games over 500, and we should easily be in the playoffs. You know what I mean? I think everyone's asking, why do we waive Miles Powell? You know, if you think about what they did with Miles Powell, you got to give the Knicks credit. They signed him to the team and waived him just so he can make a lot of money, and they wanted to give him the money that they feel like he deserved from his play in G League. They didn't need to do that. The only reason why they signed him was because the money he would have made from G League is around like $35K. And then since the Knicks signed him and waived him, he made 6 figures. He made like 200 grand or something like that. So that just shows you that the Knicks front office, they have high character and they want to, you know, show their players that they appreciate them. And that's what happened with Miles Powell. And then they go out there and they sign Luca Vildoza to fill in that role. So you got to give the Knicks front office credit, Leon Rose and them. They care about their players. They're not cheap with their money. They want to reimburse them with the effort that they put in, and that's awesome. And yeah, so that's really the case with Miles Powell. I'm a big Miles Powell guy. I wish he was on the Knicks as well, but it's unfortunate that he's not with the Knicks anymore. So who are you guys worried about with the Chicago Bulls game tonight? Who do you think is going to go off? Who should we contain? Who on the Knicks do we need to have a really good game? Is it Julius? Because against the Suns, he definitely struggled from the perimeter. Is it Derrick Rose providing that, you know, veteran presence off the bench? Is it Reggie to hit his threes? Is it RJ to have a 20-plus point game? Is it IQ having another good game? Is it Obi Toppin continuing his fine play off the bench? I love Obi Toppin, man. I'm not an Obi Toppin hater like most of you guys, to be honest. I feel like he's providing a lot of energy off the bench, whether that's defense, rebounding, running the floor. He's actually spacing the floor low-key. He's hitting his shots. He's driving to the rim, finishing at the rim. I feel like every time he goes to the rim and he puts up a layup, it goes in. So I'm loving what I'm seeing from Obi. I feel like he's taking steps, and I love what I'm seeing from Emmanuel quickly as well. Yeah, I'm worried about Vooch as well. Vooch is easily the guy that we have to be looking out for. He's an all-star. He's the best player on the Bulls with Zach LaVine out, and that's the trade that they made. We saw the Bulls twice earlier in the season, and that was before they got Vooch, and we split that series. I think they beat us once, and we beat them once. We actually versed them back-to-back. So this is a game where they're missing out on their best player, so there's no excuses. This has to be a must-win. We're coming off a 9-game winning streak, beating a lot of teams like the Pelicans twice, the Lakers, even though they were without LeBron and AD, beating the Mavericks, beating the Grizzlies, beating the Raptors. We beat a lot of teams, and the Bulls are another team that we should take care of. But again, nothing is guaranteed. They could lose this game, but I feel like they're going to get the job done. I would love a stress-free game tonight. I would love for them to just smooth sail throughout the game, play good defense, hit their shots, win by double digits. I don't know if that's too much to ask for. I don't know if I'm being greedy, but I would love for that to happen. I would love for that to be the case for the Knicks tonight, but that's probably not going to happen. The one thing about the Knicks on the win streak that we have to realize is their three-point shooting has been elite. They're top 5, top 6 in the NBA in three-point shooting as a team right now, and that's because of Reggie Bullock. That's because of Julius Randle, RJ Barrett, and hey, Alec Burks is coming back, so that's going to be huge in the West Coast trip. So I'm excited for tonight's game because I miss Knicks basketball, and then we have 2 days off before our game against the Houston Rockets. So hey, this is our last game at the Garden. Protect home court by any means necessary, and this is a must-win. Case closed, must-win game. We're at the Garden. We have a packed house with only 2,000 fans, but it sounds like it's a packed house because those Knicks fans are crazy in the Garden, chanting MVP when Julius is at the line, chanting defense, going crazy, make the Chicago Bulls feel unease. They're fighting for a playoff spot themselves at that 10 seed, so we should really expect a dub. I really feel like the Knicks will take care of business, but you never know. Anything can happen. A player that I'm predicting to have a really good game is Emmanuel Quickly. I think that he's been on a very good streak. He pulled up from the logo last game. That was crazy. He just needs to shoot more, and I feel like he's going to have 20-plus points. That's my pick tonight of who's going to break out. I think IQ is going to have a 20-plus point game. I think Julius is going to have 25-plus. I think D Rose will have 15-plus. I think RJ will have 15-plus. I think Reggie will have 10, 15-plus around that range. And I think Nerlens will have 3 to 4 blocks. There's a lot of like on this Knicks team. We're deep. We are deep. Let's go. So everyone give me your score predictions for tonight. Shout out to Gideon. Salute. Gideon says that the Knicks are going to win 125 to 100. Okay. Winning by 25 points. All right, Gideon, I see you. You got a lot of confidence in tonight's game. I love it. I love the confidence. Guys, if you guys are enjoying the stream and you guys did not already, please make sure you smash that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate that, of course. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. We got 11 likes with 25 people watching. So smash that thumbs up. Let's get to above 20 likes and 100 likes before the stream ends. I would appreciate that. What up, JH Sports? Welcome to the stream, man. You the GOAT. I appreciate that, man. You're the GOAT, JH Sports. I see you in all over my my videos. So I'm assuming that this score means that we're winning. We're going to win with this score. Jeffrey says that we win 126 to 113. All right, Jeffrey, I love it. I love it. We're confident tonight, as we should. We should expect a dub. If we're a playoff team, we need to take care of business. We've been doing this all year. You know, there's some games throughout the year where we did not win where we should have, like the Minnesota Timberwolves, for example. And we lost to the Bulls early on in the year, but that was with Levine and without Vooch. So tonight, they have Vooch. I feel like he's a Knicks killer. Whenever he's on Orlando and we verse the Magic, this man goes off on us. And it's annoying, you know? But Unproxified brings up a good point. Oh, man. Allergy season, guys. Allergy season. Excuse me. Hold on. I think I had to sneeze again. Never mind. I got to get past it. I'm sorry, guys. But Proxify brings up a good point. The Bulls have no defense, and that's why I think Julius will go off. 25-plus points, probably 30. That's what he does against poor defenses. If they're not going to double-team him, he's going to go off. And thank you guys for blessing me. I appreciate that. Allergy season's real. Yeah, I think Julius is going to have another breakout game, like 25-plus points, 10-plus rebounds, 5-plus assists. Derrick Rose, he's going to continue his fine play. He's the one that kept us in the entire game. That's what I think is going to happen tonight. So, do you guys want to talk about a new acquisition, Luca? Because that's interesting. The Knicks signed Luca Vildoza. I just posted a video about it, so I already talked about it in that video if you guys did not check it out. But, hey, I don't have COVID, guys. Chill out. Allergies are real. You guys never heard of allergies? Pollen? Allergic to pollen? You guys don't know what that means? I know you guys are just messing with me. But, hey, we signed Luca Vildoza, who is a guy that was one of the best players overseas, and he did not make the playoffs on his team. So the Knicks wanted to play in the playoffs on the Knicks, right? So we have one free roster spot, and he's the one that's going to fill in. So that's really it. He's not going to get a lot of minutes unless there's a shit ton of injuries, and that's the only way he really gets minutes. So I don't think this is the biggest deal, but hey, we had a free roster spot. It was going to be somebody, and we find out who it is in Luca Vildoza, who is a sharpshooter point guard. And if he gets minutes, I'm expecting him to just go off. King Rose back in his hometown. The Knicks are actually home tonight. They're not going to be in Chicago. So he's versing his hometown team, but at the Garden. We're not going to be in Chicago. Now, we didn't get Walmart Luka Doncic. This is the better Luka Doncic. Are you kidding me? He's about to be the gem of everything. Imagine. Hi, Richie. I am new here, but I've been watching your content, so I've subscribed. Your videos are nice. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you joining in. Welcome to the Knicks Media community. It is a very nice community here on Knicks Media with all you guys tuning into my streams, giving me a lot of good feedback, positive feedback. So welcome. I appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. Yeah, man. So we need to expect a dub tonight by any means necessary for sure. But like I said, guys, you never know. So if you guys want me to answer any of your questions, let me know. I'm down. because I just wanted to go live for a little bit. I wasn't going to make this a super long live stream. But, yeah, let me know. These allergies, man. I can't even go outside and enjoy the nice weather without getting ruined from pollen. Do we still need Lonzo? This is going to be the question of the offseason. I definitely think we need a new point guard to replace Elfrid Payton. But, definitely I'm on board. I'm definitely on board with Lonzo. Hopefully we don't have to trade anything away for him, but we'll see. Thoughts on Vildoza? I just made a video on it on my channel, and I just talked about it recently. So I like it. It's someone that's going to fill in the last roster spot. He's the 15th man on the roster. He's only going to get minutes if there's injuries. He's a sharp-shooting point guard, drive to the rim. He's very crafty. He can get his teammates involved. He's been in the league. He's 25 years old. So I'll take Vildoza as our 15th man for sure. You guys want to see my setup right now, don't you? Why do you want to see my setup? Huh? Maybe I'll do that in the future. If you guys really want me to do that. So yeah, man, this is going to be a crazy, crazy game tonight because it's our last game of our homestand. So that's important. We need to take advantage of that. And we're going on a 6-game West Coast trip. If we lose tonight, I'm going to be worried. Just to put it a little lightly, I'm going to be worried if we lose tonight's game. But we're not going to lose. We're going to take care of business. What kind of question is this? If Brooklyn wins the championship, would you go to their parade? Is this a real question? You guys expect me to be at the Brooklyn Nets championship parade if they win? Wearing this hat? No. That ain't happening because the Nets ain't winning the championship. Just kidding. I know it's very likely. We got one of the three. I like Knicks, Giants, Yankees. You like Knicks, Jets, Mets. Yep. At least we got one in common, right? We can't get all three. They got some of my subscribers that love all three of the same teams, but not all of them. It's rare. Worried. I never expected the Knicks to win this many games. Yeah, Jason, you're right. Now we're getting to that greedy mode where we need to expect the best because we are coming off a 9-game winning streak. We got to start a new winning streak, and we need a win. This is a must-win game for us. I'm going to say it. It's against a team that is worse than us if you look at the record, right? I don't want to, the Chicago Bulls are a very good team, and obviously they're without Zach LaVine, and that's a big reason why we need to win. Who do you think will play us in the first round? Well, that really comes down to where are we seated. If we could stay put at the 4th seed, and hey, we're getting lucky, guys. A lot of teams below us are losing. The Celtics are on a 3-game losing streak. That's huge. The Hawks somehow lost to the Pistons. That's huge. The Heat lost to the Bulls, ironically. So luckily, the teams below us are losing. So when we lost to the Suns, it did not really impact us. But we're tied with the Hawks. So if we lose one and they win one, they take that 4th seed right away. So I think if we get the 4th or 5th seed, we're probably versus one of the Hawks or the Celtics, or if the Heat make a run. But if we get that 6th seed, we're going to be versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Hopefully we can get top 6 so we can avoid that play-in. Man, sorry, guys. I got to go take my allergy medicine. Hold on, I need to blow my nose. My allergies are killing me, guys. What's going on? I'm sorry. Hold on. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I need to blow my nose. Allergy season is serious. I appreciate you guys blessing me. Woo. All right. So if you guys have any other questions, I just want to go live just for a little bit. This wasn't going to be a long one unless you guys want to chill with me for a while. I don't care. I'm doing nothing. Thank you, Ali. I appreciate that. I actually made that joke earlier when I sneezed. Bless me. Thank you. Bless me. Thank you. Oh, I love it. Shout out to Quentin Williams. Do you think the Knicks will make any big trades this offseason? 100%. I think it's very possible. Very possible that the Knicks are going to, we have all the ammunition to do so. We have so many picks this year, so many picks next year. I predict that they're going to make a move. Look at Ali. Ali, the biggest Knicks fan of them all. Let's get hype. Start a new win streak. I see you, bro. I see you joining the Knicks fandom. We gotta take care of business tonight, yo. We gotta do it. Any Jets fans out there, make sure you subscribe to my guy Ali, official loyal NY Jet fans. Dennis Schroeder, yeah, he's an interesting target for the Knicks. He's going to be a free agent. He turned down a contract from the Lakers, so he wants to test free agency and get a lot of money. And he fills a hole for the Knicks. How much for the stickers? You guys like my stickers? I got a lot of Knicks media stickers, actually. Look at this. I'm going to get Knicks media merch soon. And then when you guys buy merch, this comes with it. So, I don't know. Do you guys want some stickers? I got a lot of these. I just don't have a Knicks shop up. I have a Jets media shop, but not a Knicks media shop. But these will be available soon. I put my Jets medias and my Knicks media sticker on here. That's my buddy Paul's business, Corrupted Closet. Looks like money. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's nice. If you guys are interested, let me know. I don't know how I can get it to you guys. I mean, they're really cheap. Mets Media stickers will be available soon. I'm actually working on a new logo for Mets Media, so I'm not going to get stickers till I get my new logo. So that's where the Mets Media stickers are coming from, JH. I'm not going to be streaming tonight's game. Jacob deGrom's on the mound for the Mets, so I got to watch both games. I can't be streaming my Jets media stickers are out. Actually, Jets media stickers are available on jetsmedia.shop. I'm pretty sure. Let me just go double check that. Yeah, I have Jets media stickers are available on my website, Sports Fan. If you go to jetsmedia.shop, that's where you can get it. I got to get Knicks media merch. I'm sleeping on it. I think I'm going to call up my guy soon and do that. I'll be doing my live play-by-play for all the games on the West Coast trip for sure. It's just tonight I can't, and yeah, tonight I can't. Yo, you guys can hear my dog from up here? Should I go get her? All right, tonight we need a dub by any means necessary. What do you guys want to talk about? I gave you guys my preview before. If you guys want me to preview the game even more, or we can get into a Knicks Q&A, or we can do anything else like that. Anything you guys want to talk about, I'm down for. Honestly, Ryan, I haven't really looked deep into the draft yet for the Knicks. I'm just so focused in on this year's draft, this year's season, and especially the Knicks are not going to be in the lottery, so I'm not really, looking into the draft yet. But I will be. When the season's wrapped up, I'll be making a lot of Knicks draft content and free agency content, a lot of off-season content. You already know what's good. Yeah. If you guys want to open up to a Knicks Q&A, let's do it. Ask away. Ask away. What's with you guys spamming setup? Why do you guys want to see my setup? Do I like Karl Anthony Towns? Yeah, I just don't know if he fits it. You know, it didn't really work with Thibodeau in Minnesota, and it would take a lot to get him. It would take a lot to get him. Yeah, I mean, Nathaniel, if we did do bad this year, we could have got Cade Cunningham, but I prefer to do good this year and miss out on Cade Cunningham for sure. How many minutes will Obi get tonight? I think his usual. Hey, hopefully he gets a lot of minutes because that means we're blowing them out. Hopefully he gets 12 minutes plus around there. Do you think it's possible for the Knicks to win the chip? Hey, man, anything's possible, but don't see it happening. Definitely don't see it. Don't see it happening. Thoughts on a Bradley Beal trade? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of rumors surrounding the Knicks in this offseason, trading for this guy or that guy or this guy. It's going to take a lot to get Bradley Beal. Will he fit the system? I think so. But, he's one of the best scorers in the NBA. It'll take a lot to get him. I just love what we're brewing right now. I'd rather get someone in free agency than trade our whole team out. Yeah, Ryan, the Miami was a 4th seed last year, went to the finals. You never know. We're the 4th seed now. Hopefully we can finish that way. Wish LeBron James could be on the Knicks. I mean, who doesn't wish LeBron was on the Knicks? I guess LeBron haters does. But if you're a LeBron hater and you don't want him on the Knicks, I don't know what to tell you. We'd be a championship team with LeBron on the Knicks. Probably win the championship, to be honest. Would you rather a De'Aaron Fox trade or Lonzo Ball signing? To be honest, I think De'Aaron Fox is the better player, but if we sign Lonzo Ball, we don't have to give up anybody. If we trade for De'Aaron Fox, we're going to have to give up a lot. So that's a good question. Do you rather get Lonzo without giving up any of your assets, or do you put all your assets into getting De'Aaron Fox? You got to trade a good player on the team, maybe 2, and some picks. So I know that Lonzo is not the better player, and De'Aaron Fox is definitely better, but I would say Lonzo, just because we don't have to give up anything to get him. Do you guys really want me to get my dog? She's all the way upstairs. Would I want Zach LaVine? I don't know, guys. I just don't know. It's crazy because we have the ammunition to pull off a trade. We do. We really do. I'm just curious to see what we would want to give up. What would we part ways with? I just don't know. Do you still think Quickly should start? If not, should Derek start over Elfrid? Hey, man, if you notice, Elfrid Payton, he starts the game, but he does not play a lot of minutes. And that's where you have to realize, just because he starts doesn't mean it's the end of the world. I've noticed that I prefer Derrick Rose off the bench because he's going to be closing games. He plays at the crucial moments of the game. And if he starts, then we're not really going to be able to see Derrick have fresh legs come the 4th quarter. So I'm okay with it. The only time we really see Elfrid Payton is to start the game and the start of second half, and that's it. So I'm okay with that. I don't mind him starting if he's not getting a lot of minutes. Would you bring back D Rose in the offseason? Oh, yeah. If he plays like the way he does all throughout the rest of the year into the playoffs and stays healthy, you got to re-sign him. And I feel like Derrick Rose would be like, yo, I don't want to go anywhere but the Knicks. I feel comfortable. I'm at home with Thibodeau. I think things are brewing well here. I'm staying. I'm not worried about losing D Rose. He's staying with us. Who do I want the Knicks to match up in the first round? I would like the Hawks, even though the Hawks are not a bad team. Like, they would scare me. I think that would go into like game 6 or 7. Either the Hawks, I do not want to play the Heat because they're a different team come playoff time. We lost 3 games straight to them, and they would just zone us. And I don't know. Every time we verse the Heat, it just doesn't look good. The Celtics, I don't know. The Celtics are a team we could beat, but they're still the Celtics. Jason Tatum can go off. The Bucks, I think we can match up well against them, but if I had to choose, it's the Hawks out of all those teams. What players and picks would you be okay with giving up for a big trade? You see, this is the problem with trades. Like, I am so in love with these players where I cannot pick someone. Like, sure, maybe Kevin Knox and Frank Ntilikina, but those 2 guys are not valuable. Like, we have to give up someone better than them. Someone like Obi Toppin or Mitchell Robinson or Emmanuel Quickley. Like, nah. Those guys I need to hold on to. And RJ Barrett is not going anywhere, so don't even bring his name up in any trade conversations. He's a Knick for life. Alfred Payton needs to go. I agree, Nathaniel. He needs to be off this team next year. Please. Just don't sign him next year. Like, just don't bring him back. If you want to go to the finals or you want to make a big, deep playoff push, we need a better point guard than Alfred. Our core is Julius, RJ, IQ, D Rose. Yeah, that's our core right now. But you can't count out Nerlens and Reggie and even Alec Burks, even though he hasn't been playing. I still think Obi Toppin has a lot of room to grow. I know a lot of Knicks fans are counting him out. Obi's a bum. I'm not on that train. Who do I think will have a better career, RJ or Quickley? I think RJ Barrett will have the better career, but I think Quickley's still going to be a stud. It's not a notch on IQ, but RJ's destined to have like the best career out of those 2, in my opinion. Salute Knicks Media. What's going on with this guy? I read the Knicks sign from Spain. Yeah, I just made a video on it if you want to check it out. He is a guy that missed the playoffs in his respected team overseas. So the Knicks want to bring him in and fill in our last roster spot. He's a point guard that can shoot. And he's crafty. Devin Booker's the only player I would trade for, and he is not available. I agree. If there's a player that we would send the house for and package picks and players for, it's Devin Booker or Donovan Mitchell. But neither of those 2 are going to be available in the offseason. So Devin Booker is winning in Phoenix, so he's not going to want out. The Donovan Mitchell's winning at Utah. He's not going to want out. I don't know. Those are the 2 guys that I'd be comfortable trading a lot of assets for. Who do you think going to be a good backup for Randall? We got a good backup for Randall. That's Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin's going to be the long-term backup for Randall, in my opinion. And that's okay. You need to have depth on teams. You need to have backups. You need to have good players coming off the bench. That's going to be Obi Toppin. I'm totally okay with him being our backup for Julius for the long term. Definitely down for that. Oh, man, Angela. Are you sure about that? I don't know about that. What's up, Richie? The Knight assigned Luca windows from Spain. Very nice shooter. 38% from 3. I think that will help us out. What you say? Let's go, Knicks. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I just made a whole video about it. I just talked about it like a couple minutes ago. Basically, he's a shooter, a guy that's one of the best players overseas, and he's going to fill in a roster spot for us. I don't expect him to get minutes unless we, get a like a lot of injuries, God forbid. Let's see. RJ Barrett. Yeah. Chris Paul would be nice. Yeah, he would be nice. Chris Paul is turning around the Phoenix Suns, even though they were 8-0 in the bubble last year without Chris Paul. But Chris Paul, we saw what he did Monday night to us. He absolutely demolished us. Like, all right, Chris Paul, thanks for just ruining our win streak and being insane. Like, what's good? We need to re-sign Bullock. He is so underrated. I agree. He is the definition of a 3-and-D wing that every single championship team wants on their team. And I think, unfortunately, Reggie's price is going to be really high in the offseason, and I think that the Knicks are going to re-sign him. I'm not worried about that, to be honest. We're gonna re-sign these guys. That we're brewing a culture here. There's not really a lot of guys that I think we're going to move on from. There's going to be some. I think Elfrid Payton needs to be the guy that gets moved on from. Like later, Elfrid Payton. Bring back Burks, bring back Reggie, bring back Nerlens, bring back D Rose. Later for Elfrid Payton. My predictions for RJ next year: 20 points per game, 4 assists, and 7 rebounds. That's very reasonable, man. He's averaging 17.5. I could see him putting up 20 per game. That's going to be a big jump if he does that. Reggie gave the streak away, though. I mean, you can't put it all on Reggie. I mean, he definitely had a really crucial turnover late in the game on the inbounds, but I don't think so. I don't think you can blame Reggie for that loss. That was a collective team effort. Keep Obi Toppin, 100%. Don't move on from your draft picks. Let them develop. I'm not worried about Obi. I really am not. If Julius drops 40 on the Nuggets and we win, he got to win MVP. Imagine who wins MVP. He's not going to, though. Do you think Julius deserves the max? I do. I think Julius has deserved it. I think that he has developed his game to another level. I think his work ethic shows that he's only going to get better as well. Like, we're not seeing peak Julius. I think he's going to get better. He's only 26, and his max is not even that much. I'm pretty sure that his max, if we gave him this year, is going to be like $25 million, and that's like a 4-year, $100 million contract. Yeah, that's not that much. I do that in a heartbeat. Lock him up long term, and we could still afford another max contract. So I'm down. Obi's going to go off next year. I agree. And hey, Julius Randle's a lock for most improved player. Would I trade Mitch? We're seeing that we don't really need him. I'm so high on Mitchell Robinson, and I don't know if you guys realize how good he looked when he was healthy. It's just unfortunate that he had 2 fluky injuries. I'm not going to call him injury prone because that's what I think. I think he's just had fluky injuries. I love Mitch. I feel like he is a perfect guy in Thibodeau's system. He's a defensive-minded guy that can catch alley-oops, long and lengthy. I'd love to lock up Mitch long-term for a cheap deal, and I'm okay. And re-signing Nerlens, and we have the same big man next year: Mitch, Nerlens, Taj, and Pell. I think those 4 big men going into next year, I'm fine with. Lindor's live on SNY, Ryan, speaking to the media. That's fire. Let me know if he's saying anything important. Yeah, I don't think we're going to overpay Mitch, especially with his injuries. You know, he can't really ask for a lot of money. Be like, yo, Mitch, like, we want you on this team and you're not healthy. So we're going to give you like another 2 or 3 year deal for mad cheap. Two first-round picks, our first-round pick. Okay, whoa. 4 firsts, a second, Obi Toppin, Kevin Knox, Frank Ntilikina. For Cade Cunningham? I don't think so, man. This is way too much. I know Cade Cunningham is generational, yada, 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 and he would, but we're giving up every single asset we have. I would not do that. That's 4 firsts. That's 5 picks and 3 players. That's like 7 or 8 different picks. I'm not doing that. That's crazy. Yeah, we're giving up too much for that. But all right, guys. I might be finishing the stream here. There's not really too much else to talk about. We got a big game tonight. Chicago Bulls. We need to make sure that we take care of business and we understand that We cannot take any team lightly. I think that this Knicks team has the right mentality when it comes to preparation, and the coaching staff knows what they're doing. And I got confidence in the squad. If you guys enjoyed the stream, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. I'm probably going to end it here, and I'll catch you guys tonight in my recap video. I love going live. I love going live with you guys. JD Sports Talk. Richie, what are your thoughts on the signing of the point guard? Will it amount to anything? I don't think it's going to amount to anything, just because the only way he gets minutes is if there's injuries. So let's hope he doesn't get any minutes, because we don't want anyone to get hurt. That means that all of our guards get injured. That means either D Rose, IQ, Frank, or Peyton. If like 2 or 3 of those goes down, then he's going to be in. So he's more of an insurance signing. So I wouldn't really read too much into it, but maybe he could be a good culture guy, that foreign, guy that's going to be awesome on the bench. Am I going to the game tonight? No, I'm not going to the game. Sup, Richie? We signed Luca Vildoza. I watched him in Spain. That boy can ball. Let's go Knicks. Yeah, I heard a lot of great things about him. I'm excited to see what he can do if he plays. That would be dope. We got to stop Zach LaVine tonight. Isn't Zach LaVine out? I thought Zach's out tonight. Still. I hope so. D-Rose going off on his former team. Yes, sir. Obi been showing flashes of confidence. Yes. Yes, he has. Don't give up on Obi yet. Please. Please. Don't give up on Obi yet. Have faith in our players. They'll develop in time. Zach LaVine's out. All right, Valix Prime Sports. I'm holding you to that. I hope you're right. And all right, cool. LaVine's out. Wanted to make sure. Zach LaVine's out. That's big. Who do you think will win tonight? Who do you think will have a good game? The Knicks will win tonight, and Julius Randle will have a great game, as well as Emmanuel Quickley and RJ Barrett. Much love from Singapore. Let's get this dub tonight. Thank you so much for your support all the way from Singapore, man. That means a lot to me. Knicks Nation is all over the world. I love it. I love it. Lowry is out as well. We just have to contain Vooch. All right. That's huge. I did not know that Lowry's out as well. He went off on us. Remember that game earlier in the season? He didn't miss. Like, bro, chill. So, let's just contain Vooch, and we'll be good. He's a Knicks killer, though. That's unfortunate. When is Mitchell Robinson coming back? The only way he comes back is probably first round of playoffs, if not second, if we make it. All right. Before I end the stream, let's do some predictions. Everybody predict RJ Barrett's stats tonight. How many points will he have? Well, how many points will RJ Barrett have tonight? Let me know in the chat. Is he going to have 15? Is he going to have an off night with 9? Or is he going to have 25? What is RJ doing tonight? 20 plus? 22. King J is predicting a 32-point triple-double. I see you. 24. Kobe White, 40 points tonight. Uh-oh. Hugo wants... Are you a Bulls fan? 18, 4, and 8. I would take that. I love this new catchphrase. We here. You guys saw Julius Randle talking to the media, to the Jump, and he told his son to say "we here." It's sick. All right, 28 points, 19 because I think the Knicks will win your blowout. I like the sound of that. I'll go a bold 41. Woo. Okay. 41, 10, and 3. Damn. That's nuts. We here. New York. We here. Yo, Julius is my guy. I love that guy. I want to live or die for him. Do you think Emmanuel Quickley going to become a future all-star for the Knicks? He has all-star potential written all over him, man. When he starts being able to get more minutes and get more shots up, that's when he's going to take his game to another level. Unfortunately, he plays behind Peyton, so he doesn't have that opportunity. But you see the potential, man. You see the confidence. The logo Quickley shot that he had against the Suns just tells you, whoa. Whoa. Do you think teams in the West will rest their stars in preparation for playoffs? I don't think so because they're still fighting for seeds. It's tight in the West. The top of that Western Conference is, they want to get the best seed possible, especially because of the play-in tournament. I don't think anyone's going to be resting unless there's back-to-back games and stuff like that. If RJ drops 30-plus, scream even though 4 a.m. UK. I'll be screaming too if he drops 30-plus. Julius will score 32, 8, and 8. It's crazy because it's realistic. He's done it before. Give us D Rose back. I know you are the man in charge. Oh, we got a Bulls fan in here. Is upset that D Rose is doing great things with us. Don't worry, JR. We're taking care of your guy D Rose. He's happy here. We appreciate what Chicago's done for him, but now he's reviving his career under Tibbs. Richie, how pumped are you for the NFL draft? Big Giants fan, but root for the Jets. Huge day for the franchise tomorrow. Yeah, man. For all the NFL fans, I'll be live tomorrow night all throughout the draft. I'll be live Thursday, Friday, and Saturday on my Jets media channels. So even if you're not a Jets fan, come through. We're talking NFL draft. It'll be a watch party. So come through, man. Who's my favorite Knicks player? RJ Barrett, probably. D Rose is home with Tibbs, 100%. Don't know why people were worried about IQ for Stretch showing people up. Yeah, man, he hit a rookie wall. I mean, that's common. He went through a little rookie wall for like 5 or 6 games, and now look at him. I'll be there, Richie. Good looks, Christian. Even though you're a Giants fan, I appreciate you tuning in. It's all love to the Giants. I'm going to be covering the Jets and the Giants throughout the entire stream. So all your Giants fans out there, even, Seahawks fans, Chicago Bears fans I see in the chat, whatever NFL fan you are, go check out Jets Media. I'll be live all throughout the draft. We can enjoy all of our picks tomorrow. I feel like Toppin's a great player and just has a confidence problem. He was cooking in the preseason. This is exactly it, Stay. I agree. He is a confidence guy, and that's what he's been lacking throughout his rookie season. He's getting more confident, but I think he's going to get there. All right, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to start getting prepared for the game tonight. I appreciate all the support here on Knicks Media. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure you do so, and don't forget to thumbs the video up if you do not already. I appreciate all you guys. It was a good run. We got a lot to talk about after tonight's game. Then we have 2 days off before the West Coast trip, and it's going to be dope. I appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. Without you guys, none of this is possible. So I'll catch you guys in my recap video tonight. Let's go Knicks! Let's get this dub! Go New York, go New York, go! W. Josh Allen sucks. W. Knicks better win, right? Yes, sir. Must win tonight. The Knicks are going to win tonight. You heard it here first. All right, guys. I'll catch you guys in my recap video tonight. Everybody, we here. New York, we here. Let's go, Knicks.